A lot of thinkings have gone into it. I mean, my friend, the Book of Life for Ghana. Say, in summer woman, definitely, everyone do bold solutions. Today, ampa ya determined there. Yes, the Ghana book the next level. Abrabo yerboy. And the what's them tino. Able composure which are very determined there. Epede improve my system sorti. Enti ejuma pa na nado dan kwa kufado na aban. Why no? The made na ejuma pa no or serve as a foundation. They be built upon it. His Excellency the Vice President. The reason why yeni anum bi de bia aya na wodi din wo boni din there. Why am the office of the Vice President? Why very relevant? Very, very relevant. It was in a Vice President, you know, or it was an errand. Was once man, was once one don't call social functions. Now, I don't know do more. But ye, Vice President, the specific policy interventions, Nankasa suggesting no more on ye. But beyond that, you know. On my money in a restaurant, man, paying Nankasa. Nessa, why you need a or baby Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Supineza or Jerba. Actually, various sector of the economy where issues. One of the biggest problem here was I am Kofu. What expenditure do we need this amount of money to do this and that and that. But the biggest problem is spending efficiency. Efficiency a big deal. Using minimum resources to achieve maximum output. And it can the entire manifesto now, the broader objective and goal in is spending efficiency. If you digitalization, how can digitalization improve your efficiency in as far as revenue is concerned? And then how can digitalization improve your efficiency in spending? Sunday say a reduced human interface or kind of mesa expenditure or the impact about efficiency. And see, there's no doubt about the government of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's ability to reduce our expenditure by 30 billion or 3% of GDP. I think already a bonsem graduate for even taking that bold decision for the first time. Mampeyin biobejina mampeyin a very specific there. Ankada makat ministers to do kakra. Why a very one specific target? Obi sobe in 60, no sobe in 50. Watch the reasons are and how opedoyen. And I think that instead of there and the normal politics training bro form and cancer be Obama confirm that some work on your chrono. I don't care about Nabado. For even thinking along that path.
Nanaya's problem in Auburn Abason he still has power now. I didn't
truth of the matter is that Dr. Bawumia is not accountable to us. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia only accountable to the people of Ghana. The person who is accountable to the people of Ghana is His Excellency the President. Ne power na wa when kakra. What the man? And that is the fundamental thing that already in your election ballot box now, ballot paper now, the man who Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia picture. We voted for His Excellency the President. Oh no, what did you mention, sir? A advisor, Eddie William, until no say 1 year and man no. Umbedi him. A advisor, any magnanimous leader, Obama Aquina, no what you are showing, Sadama Mecano. I know I end on so for non-social functions. I know a man a specific road. Oh, yeah, per day, the digitalization agenda per day, you know. A year. A butuma, why margin tre? 10 years. Obutuma margin tre. There, oh, me per day and Kamiyan Kayani day. In group thinking and in teamwork, no. Say a koyokushia, 4 or 5 people, you kushia a meeting. Now 4 cry, walk a dead, I'm near per day. You have no business saying that I may be decent in making up one my disagree. Because it's a teamwork, we're a team player, or they work within. But any opportunity, what's your ideas are at the Banez account? There were people who were saying that, oh, to my Dr. Bawumia, not there. the current system, but he has demonstrated that apart from being part of the current system, our contribute to the current system to improve the welfare of Ghanaians. Nara so one policy aspirations are upward of the board among Ghana. And that is one thing that is very remarkable. Everybody will appreciate it there. Very independent in thought. That Nankasa so on the policies on a program. Why you're running mate for 8 years? I'll be a vice president for another almost 8 years. 16 years experience at that age. Which more man Ghana baby what is happening in the country. So he has extensive appreciation of the problems. At the office of the vice president, when my governance structure not young system not baby a weakness is war, baby a weakness able to strengthen, na baby a strength to improve upon. Only now I can in your album there. This time I'm behind. More opportunities. One more opportunity. Mankasa so many solutions. But I don't there with this own the existing government. Nemo ma abraba ye bonya improve on your life and your welfare. Ma ye wo sisiare circumstances no ye different from year 2025. Enti ma mehu no na ma na maka ho no. Me ye be anima e be ye foundation, but these are the areas that ye be share. And I think that or they applaud. In terms of bebia young cats and what the specific are, let me tell you this. Abra ye manifesto no. It was imperative, a requirement there. Every sector biano, your manifesto, you have to add cost to it.
Cost.
Until you cost every manifesto, every sector.
You were on the education committee.
I was the chairman of the education.
Me
submitted and proposal with the Excel sheet of cost of everything you have said. So those are the center of the manifesto committee. We put the BBR together. They're able to know exactly per the proposals now, you know, say yeah, Kekaboma, able to cut your expenditure by 30 billion. And I can say without any fear of contradiction there, or yeah, there the figures are available and we can be able to achieve. And see, I'm a mesre, okay? I am vice chairman of education committee in parliament. There's a chairman. Time Mr. soon be named that chairman. But the chairman of the committee is a chairman. At the end of the day, you know, he will be held responsible for the decisions of the committee. I am the deputy minister for works and housing. I'm not the minister. Not even pretend to be the minister, and I cannot on my own initiate my own programs. At best, I will suggest to my minister. At the end of the day, cabinet I'm Kobi. Until me suggest more feed there or reflect over, or feed about one more achieve vision na president Daman, president Onel Kaso, Kukuma Minobi. Ono no obey. That doesn't mean that you hold his actions completely, hold me accountable for his actions. And that is the same scenario. This is the first time His Excellency the Vice President or but they want to meet Idaba. That's the first time. And honestly, when the policies and programs are ordered by, and if you, as I said, you know, every sector, and there the aspirations are very, very huge. Or to the huge impact of that brain. Share.
It may be Mibabiewa, then you'd spend some time on the education sector. Now, for some of the aspirations, Nana, I believe we're convinced you on.
He doesn't convince me one.
Oh, they are working.
No way, he's even worsening the thing. Yes.
Why not? You know?
Yeah, no, because he.
You'll be an argument here. You can't convince me. In fact, my head I'm convincing. Because all starting on a mood that you're ready there.
What else do you want to convince you on?
I am saying, say, Makacho said, Obini Nikunu Nenam.
Yes.
Vice President is Obini Nikunu. You can't even compare the relationship of a deputy minister and a minister.
It's the same thing.
No, it is not the same thing. It's a deputy minister, minister free positioner. You can another minister man to
act.
Ultimately, but the president in you can free before for so me acting. It is automatic. The vice president
be acting.
It is automatic. So the two relationships are not the same.
Vice president.
When the president is not around, the vice president automatically acts. The president only informs parliament.
Yes, sure. But say if I knew, if I say Alan Free a ministry, Yanka said the deputy. Me, I thought say one of the deputies will act. Mama deputy,
so won't mean acting.
That is what I am saying. So it means it's a vice president cannot be compared to a minister.
It doesn't.
No, but
if my minister travels right now, go to Kwansisia, you say that they'll go and bring another minister.
Minister free what?
Oh, too quiet there, no, but I say. Omuyini free what? And that's all resign.
Is it the same?
No,
I agree. But that was just a scenario.
And number two, Honorable Kasan was saying Bawumia is not accountable to Ghanaians. Any person.
Because we voted for Nanado and not Bawumia.
No, we voted for Nanado and Nanado yin and Crawford no one
Sure.
It's Obi Bia Nanado yin Biara.
It's accountable to the president.
To the president.
To the president.
The buck stops with the president.
To the executive president.
The
executive powers of the state is vested in the president.
Because the president a you. What's my saying? The president and then Kono be booming. Yabeka se men phobia president banu onyi ni minister ne ne ye ntokwa wache onyi ni DCs ne ye ntokwa wache ene se bibia so Nanado dia ene ni se yi obia ma ne beboa no because ono ne ato aba ma no
but some say a delegated power no the man
I am saying say untimi nye de wo pe no no nipa ba ko no. Even one way you will you can't do what you want. Honorable when the constituencies is not accountable to them, even though ye as deputy as deputy minister, the ministry hono, you find the deputy minister, but we are accountable to the people no more ye juma.
But ministry may accountable to the president.
Ultimately, won't me as I didn't I can say president and so will be our bonnet.
But do you genuinely believe, sir? The vice president has equal powers like the president?
Do you
believe that?
Your powers and your way juma. I will have all my differences with His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Meaning juma 3 months and son and me free. I have known him all my life. What am I saying? My blood boils when people let us feel oh can't some crowd a monster be won't. And that everything is on him. When you go to Nanado and you speak to him, he interrogates you to say the oye den wonu ujina court. But ono woka se nyina no otia sema woka. There is no way Nanado be ko nanim se woka bibia che na obebo wagu. If he believes is asema woka no efa kwan mu bibia ye kama. Offer His Excellency Bawumia dey no kan. He wanted to take somebody else. But he said, there's no person of Honorable Lima, Mahama. Everybody knows this. If you don't know, some of us know. But a buyer was he will be about one in economy. Because on even though why economics to school, no, on your hands-on economic person. Now this person our fan on of you, Bank of Ghana. Oye deputy governor. I will name economics. I will be one man boom my economy aye. Obi se uye panyi na udi ni pani ma se unya empathy hu se unkrofo bre se ye call war say ya troops no ultimately the two generals will be ahead of all of us una bu gina nimu na ye dimachi eso so otime bu ochi na akohwe se ede be na happen to me nkrofo the things that His Excellency Bawumia na nkasa enum emfi na Nanado enum production. No taxation production. Say at that time near or see $1 no dollar to cedi near too high. Or the a hank of a good cedi ninsa. Ama IGP ekipi. So the cedi cannot depreciate anymore. The questions or the me person this are politics but look at the questions also they are main misata. Niama was here babe, which one of them is a free Nanado enum. And Nanado did not stop him from holding all those economic fora. He did. He told us, Niama be sure me catch you. Those days ye near campaign. Oko campaign kolana ubu so momso or mukakwa to ama Bawumia. Yes, Bawumia na a ballot so almost a party now what then moon and then year to Abama. I am being no, you see, I am being real. I cannot understand why Nipano own to me enka and yes, say, near man coye, 11 yen, we identity. I won't say, okay, whatever it is, we are being prudent now. Let's cut this. Let's experiment with renting cars. Let's experiment with cutting education. Let's experiment on cutting ABCD Ghana. We are doing a stakeholder meeting with you. You perceive you prudent. The ABCD. Ye chaso.
But I only say the Constitution makes the president the chairman of cabinet.
The chairman of the economic management.
Economic management team take a decision, but it has to come to cabinet for cabinet to approve. No, meba minye. Enti acquire a board members here, near our board chairman. Board members need be the suggestions, but at the end of the day, the decision will be firmed up based on baby a board chairman, no, not Jane Ebeko. In the cabinet, Sebaomia can some of on campaign platform, Omukushia or cabinet. And yet, the Baumia kind was a who this way, one army boy. At the end of the day, cabinet collective decision with the stamp of approval of the president.
It's more a chair, you say. Nana do never Baumia can. Some more can near evidence to that effect. They are mean Casabu.
Say, or can, and I don't
see, or you are not the world final authority into a stamp on ADC Ubi and Kebi. I know there's some more comments, mini cabinet Hubi, but my dear Juma or public service, mini novice.
No, so we experience.
That is what I am saying. So I know what I am talking about. And you did be a chairman or final say.
Baumiaka Bibi say or dream gold for oil program ne hono. Or call a boss and I do any. Ekususu what say another man quite say uncle implement it. Emo implement it.
So answer my question away. That is Nanado for you. You bring an innovative idea to Nanado and you feel it's a beboa or no so beka just or no the only no ni me ba law no beka na rin dan. What must you interrogate to? A bambra no beka, but you only no beka. Please, you have answered my question. He took gold for oil to Nanado, and Nanado said, if it is going to help Ghanaians, implement. Did he say no? Said the intricacies of gold for oil. Obiane tiasie. Obi bisao.
Dabi.
Into a cocache Nanado catcher and say mem koye. I am asking you. You should just not hang a dog and give it a bad name. If you are dear on another who can't make. But I'm telling you, say he is not a man. I will cast them. No feelings. A wako junior hon a koye. No nimsa expertise or no by young argument. Nanado can't kasa kwebi or a manifesto launch nasi. Or se meni baumian and then namokano brofo. A kasa kwan way a penny. He said it. Or se meni baumian and nam all the way. So he's trying to tell you, me no na nam order na na be yima. She obi se anka ye ma obi se dambochi. Akonya se o mama media de. Anase ma obi te se osafo manfo. Anase mia me ofa ye fe ne Dr. Free akoto free ye. Se o media de. En wo ba no se wo de ne policy na eba. Wo de na kwenya na eba. Me obi min kasa. The only thing I will do is interrogate ade wo. Because we need that level or your minister maybe crown power answer to the vice president at a point because all your minister now to office na vice president say bra obe sorry akọ umpupu uti.
Is that
Audio